Hey, Sarah, Daniel, how's it going, both of you? Ugh. Kim, how's it going? Oh, that's good, Kim. Don't talk too much so you don't want to strain it. Keep on the medicine, whatever you've been doing. Oh, okay. Well, it's a good idea, Kim, because if you try talking too soon, you could damage it and then it'd take longer to heal. Yeah, but it's making you better, obviously, Kim. Yeah. Yeah. That's where I got this one, Kim. You just point it at your forehead. Says I'm 29.7. But if you put it in the pit of your stomach, whoa, that said it was low. It's 36.8. And you could also get the temperature in the room. You just flip that little switch there and boom, 21.5. Yeah. Oh, you got a damp cloth so you could rub your face with it and help cool it off every once in a while, Kim? Oh, you're welcome, Kim.
I promised myself to treat myself a visit and give back down. Climbing to the top.
Yeah.
Myself up. In an effort to make clear to you, never what it's like when you're shattered, less than thinking the right. At a church where people say, my God, that's good, she stood him up. No point in asking, he is well known. I did on my own, alone again.
Yeah.
Think that only yesterday, cheerful, bright and day. Looking forward to what you couldn't do, the role I was about to play. But seemed to knock me down, reality came around.
Kim, do you eat lots of vitamin C? Oranges, lemons. Yeah, that's good. But you should do it all the time, not just when you're sick. Uh, Cold beef? Sorry if I'm butchering it, but that is a tough one. ASMR, I know that part.
I remember I cried when my father died, never wishing to hide the tears. 65 years old, my father, God rest her soul. Would understand.
Yeah.
She never had been taken, leaving to start. With a heart so badly broken, despised and buried.
Ninth one of the day for me.
When she passed away,
Cold. Fuck, it's a little chilly. I might have to close the window.
You know, I got into wrestling for the excitement. Turns out wrestling is completely scripted. But you know what's exciting and unscripted?
I used to be a heavy smoker and I've cut back a bit.
And betting on any game.
And that's only doobies too.
Go all in on excitement. Sign up today with promo code SPORTS75 and get a $75 free bet. Official gaming partner of the Calgary Flames and Edmonton Oilers. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
Hi, Adrian.
gave you all the love I got. I gave you all that I could give. Gave you love. I gave you all that I have inside, and you took my love. You took my love. Keep crying, keep trying for you. There's nothing like you and I, baby. This is no ordinary love, no ordinary love. This is no ordinary love, no ordinary love.
Hi, Bob. How's it going? Hope you don't have too much pain today. Now, chat's just flying right by. I'm having a hard time keeping up to it.
Hey,
Steve,
Byron.
how's it going?
I don't know. There we go. That was
What?
weird. My internet was acting up.
Well, that's what you get for having a cheap United States internet. You should get some Canadian internet.
usually pretty good, but lately it's been really sucky.
Well,
Working on it somewhere, or
yeah, maybe, but down east, it seems like they've had really sucky internet. Like more than one person is having problems with it.
yeah,
Not major stuff, but just little stuff that fucks up, and then you.
yeah, yeah. So what do you know?
Oh, not too much.
Yeah, one of those days today.
Wow, it's every day for me. I don't really.
Well, I mean, today
I
would have been a good day to go along, go up, go drive about 30 miles from here and sit along the river and get stoned.
well, I think I could do it in about the same
Yeah,
amount, somewhere between 25 and 30 miles to get to the river. But what the fuck's the point? It's not
yeah,
cold. You can't see
yeah,
it.
right.
Or maybe you can now because we didn't have a very cold winter, so maybe it's already broken up.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Well, we got a strange river because uh, upstream of it is at the head of the river is two dams,
Oh, damn.
uh, two hydroelectric dams.
Sounds like in Wisconsin, the Wisconsin River. I don't know how many hydraulic dams they got, but they use it for paper mills too.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where all the electricity that's being made there goes.
Yeah.
One, the big one's called the Hudson, no, the WAC Bennett Dam. And then the one that's lower down is the Peace River Dam.
Oh,
And why
yeah,
they
I
call it that?
remember quite a few. Jersey, California, not California, Alexander, uh, Pride Dam, and a couple more I should know.
Well, dams are really not the best for the environment.
Really?
Uh, well, these two here, it used to be before they were put installed that it would freeze up. The river would in the wintertime, and it would freeze maybe 2 or 3 feet thick.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's not good for the fish.
oh yeah, it was.
I mean, the
Uh,
water was only 2 feet deep.
no, that was the ice
Yeah. Yeah.
that
Okay.
cut off the top.
Yeah.
Every year we'd have spring breakup, and the ice would go out, and it would flush all the way down the river.
Uh,
Now, because of the dam, it doesn't go out the same way because they're always letting a little bit at a time go through.
right.
And every once in a while, they'll let a big surge go through. And
Okay.
it,
Hi,
it's
Adrian. Hi, Kim.
in the spring, it doesn't get that big flush of water out at the ocean where it goes
Oh,
flows into the ocean. So it's starting to
yeah.
silt over up there.
Oh,
Uh, but the people that think they're smart and know everything, said it's okay.
So are they going to have to build a new one or what?
No, these ones I think are going to be good for another few years.
Okay, good. Yeah, there was one on where my parents camp and camper and that they were going to replace the river or the dam, but yeah, it would. They really would have drained the lake down to nothing.
Yeah. Well, when they put the dams in here, they created two lakes.
Cool.
There's a lake between the two dams,
Yeah.
and there's a big dam has a stretch. It goes from probably about maybe 30, 40 miles south of here,
Yeah.
all the way up to, I would say, about maybe 150 miles north of here. It's like it's
Yeah.
a long dam, long lake they made.
Yeah. Sounds like there'd be a bunch of walleye in there. Hey.
No walleye,
Really?
but trout,
Yeah.
and trout big enough to fucking tow your boat.
Yeah. Damn.
Uh, but you got to know where to look each year because
Yeah.
the
Be hit and miss, huh?
well, it's not hit and miss because it's just that the trout don't spawn in the same creek every year,
Oh wow.
or I don't know how it works, but we went out fishing in that lake and uh, we went to where they went the last time we were there, or the guys that had went there went out and nothing. Caught one fish, I think, all day.
Was it because they were too early?
Well, it's the first day of fishing season. We were there.
Yeah.
uh, so we didn't catch anything there. So the next day we went up to the next river that comes into the lake. And holy fuck, there was 4 fish on at once. All fucking
Damn.
trout, and they were just pulling the boat all over.
Wow.
Just about every cast you caught a fish.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it was really good.
I never trout fished before.
Well, I've fished for rainbows and I don't know whatever they are. They're in the mountains down south of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you go up north and east to a place called Peerless Lake, there's used to be giant sized lake trout in there.
Cool. I mean, I think they'd be fun to catch. I don't eat them, but
Yeah.
you know, release them, let them go back. That's what I would do, unless someone really needed something because they needed something to eat. I'd say, here you go, buddy.
Yeah.
But
Well, I think he was a great uncle. He took a Carter up north to a place called fuck, I can't remember the name of it now. I think it was Margaret Lake. He caught a 56-pound trout.
damn,
He brought it home
Yeah,
You can share it with everybody. We got some. They ate some.
yeah, hell yeah. That's a big fish.
Yeah, it was. He was a tall man, and he could just barely
Yeah,
hold it over his side, and it touched the floor.
yeah. I was gonna say because I can't remember. Here, let me. Oh, my phone's over there. I was gonna Google 5'11", see how many inches that came out to be. But
71 inches.
okay, and that fish was how much?
He was 56 pounds.
Yeah,
I don't know how long he was in inches, but he was
yeah,
56 pounds.
yeah. Hmm.
But I would say he was probably a good 4.5, maybe 5 feet tall.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Uh,
I miss shining deer. In Wisconsin, you could do that. Go around and drive around the country and shine out in the fields and count how many deer you saw or how many bucks you saw. Right now, they're where we were in April. I don't know if you can see them. I think June you'll really see them. They'll be growing.
uh, about 2 or 3 days ago, I had three walk past the front of my trailer.
Cool. Yeah. Hey, Kenneth.
Hey, Ken Bird, hope you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I always wanted one gun that I could shoot all my deer from, my big animal from, but it never happened. I shot my first deer with a 30-30 open sights, which I borrowed from my brother-in-law's dad. My second one was shot with a 12 gauge. I bought a, I don't know if it was a single shot or not. I don't remember. Shot that deer with a shotgun. And then I went to 270, and I never shot a deer in that caliber. And then when I moved to Missouri, I went to 308, and I stuck. I like that round, and I shot all my deer, the rest of my deer. So I shot about only 6 deer altogether, but 7 deer, I don't know, maybe. But I'm hoping I can shoot all my deer with this rifle that I want to get now. Hang on to it.
Uh, well, my dad had a 32 special Winchester,
Cool.
uh, and that was all he used.
Yeah. See, I
Deer,
wanted to get a Henry Lever
uh,
30-30, but they're so pretty. I don't know if I want to hunt with it.
yeah, he got deer, moose, bear. I don't know what else he got.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. See, I want to at least have a story. So when I handed it down to my kids, they're like, yeah, he shot a lot of deer with this gun. You know?
Well, my dad shot 2 deer at once with that 32 special.
Cool.
Him and another guy were up on opposite sides of a ravine, and my dad shot a deer he seen. He was busy bleeding it and gutting it when guy come up and said, "What are you going to do with the other deer?"
Yeah.
The bullet had passed through one and killed another one farther down the hill.
Dang.
And I also heard stories of my dad going out hunting ducks
Really?
with that rifle.
Yeah.
He lopped the heads off with his rifle.
Yeah. Yeah.
He wasn't that good a shot by the time I was learning to shoot.
Yeah.
I have a sneaking suspicion that he had diabetes and nobody ever knew.
Oh.
I'm not sure, but
Yeah. Did he have a good life?
well, died when he was 49.
Oh, yeah. My dad died when he was 39.
Uh, I think he had a good life.
Yeah. I
Seemed
was
to,
13. I'm 53, so
yeah, I was 17 and I'm 66.
yeah. Hmm.
God damn, fucking cloudy again.
What's up, Myron?
Say it's cloudy again.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty much like that today here. I don't know what. That's what I was saying. I don't know what kind of day. It's almost a lazy. You know what it is where it's a day where I don't know if you have that up there. Usually Sundays, people go for rides and it pisses you off because it drives so slow. They're out sightseeing.
I tell you, that's every fucking day of the week. Spring, summer, and fall.
Yeah.
Because farmers, they're out on
Uh,
the roads, and tourists.
yeah.
Farmers and tourists, the scourge of a truck driver, because they slow them down.
Huh. Yeah. But
I
that's
used
what I was gonna say. That's what this day is. One of those days where you're good to piss somebody off. Just go for a ride and drive as slow as you can.
Oh, I know my mom and stepdad used to do that all the time. They drive the back roads at 30 miles an hour or slower,
Yeah.
cussing everything around them.
Yep.
Well, they offered to give me a ride one time, and I said, "Well, I'll take the ride if you're gonna drive me straight there and not fucking." Well, I didn't say to them, but uh,
Yeah.
you know, don't dawdle along.
Yeah.
Well, we got about I don't know, maybe halfway here. And I said, "Could you guys take me out to the highway and drop me off? I'll hitchhike." And they did. Uh, I walked away on the highway and had my thumb out, and this old guy had a car. It was a great big boat. He come burned past me, slowed down, stopped, and then backed up. I got in with him, and before we'd hit probably a half a mile, we were doing 80 miles an hour.
Cool.
And I was my speed all the way up here.
Yeah. Yeah, our road used to be really bad though. It got a lot busier, and they divide it on one side where you can pass every so many miles. Like every 5 miles, you might be able to pass in this section because it's so dangerous. Otherwise,
Yeah.
people are passing people in no passing lanes, uphill, downhill. Oh,
You should come up here to BC
yeah,
down the Coquihalla Highway. Uh, Actually, the Coquihalla is not bad. You go on the old highway that's from up here and goes straight south down through BC. Well, holy shit! You're on
yeah,
little roads that have that much of a you can go over an
roads.
embankment.
Oh,
And in some places they don't even have guardrails on it.
no, thank you.
And you're going up a hill or you're going someplace and these fucking big trucks are passing you
Yeah,
because they drive it every day and they're used to it.
yeah,
And me, holy fuck. But what I did was I got in behind one truck and I just followed him at the same speed
yeah,
and watched him wherever his truck I knew I had to follow.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Didn't please my stepdad though when I did that. He didn't like going very fast. He was a farmer and thought 50 miles an hour was a good top speed.
Yeah, I never really drove in mountains, but I drove through winter. I grew up in winter, so
Yeah.
I know I respect the roads. You just don't come up to a stop sign and then say, "Oh, I'll stop now." You know,
Yeah.
some of these people, I don't know where they think it's crazy.
Well, people get their driver's license without really knowing how to drive.
Right.
Nobody's ever really taught how to drive. Uh, you're taught how to get an automobile down the road, but you don't. Well, you might get taught. I don't know evasive maneuvers. Speeding up and going around somebody instead of slamming on brakes and running into them.
Right. Yeah.
Just having that thoughts, having your back end skid out on you,
Yeah.
because that happens a lot up here in the wintertime.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know what to do with that. Well, fuck. At least once a winter, I get my truck to go a little bit sideways so you keep in
Yeah.
practice.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know if I was lucky or good, but fuck me, I've done over 100 miles an hour down the road sideways on ice.
Oh, I've never done that.
I've drifted around the corner at over 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Uh, I've jumped it sometimes 4 times within a quarter mile. Bush roads.
Yeah. Hmm.
If I seen
Oh,
it, if I seen it on TV on the Dukes of Hazard or uh, Fall Guy, because he used to have a truck. Uh, if they could do it, I could do it. Was my attitude.
wow.
You know, hell, I raced a guy. He had a Mustang Mark II, I think, Mach 2
Yeah, yeah,
it was called. I
yeah,
I was in reverse. He was going forward up until I hit 60 miles an hour, which is pretty much top end of the truck in reverse.
yeah.
Uh, he passed me then, but before then he couldn't.
Hmm.
And I was driving a Chev pickup.
Yeah,
But the way to figure out uh, how fast you can get in first gear, it's usually the same as reverse gear is the same as first gear, usually.
huh,
So if you put your car in first, rev the snot out of it and see how fast you can go in first while you'd be
yeah,
going the same speed in reverse.
yeah,
But I didn't even need to know that because the guy was right there beside me.
yeah.
A couple of times when I went into strange towns after I'd been there for a day or two, I'd hear the cops were after me.
Yeah,
Not for doing anything bad to anybody, but just the way I was driving.
yeah.
I guess I went down to a town to visit one of my cousins one time. I had a Trans Am and you gotta close the window. I woke up one morning and the cop was at the door of my car because I slept in my car. It
Yeah.
was about, I don't know, 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. Uh, he woke me up and he said, uh, where are you going? And I said, well, this is a house right here. And it was. He said, do you know there's some people mad at you? He said, first off, you were going around, they had a lane divider on Main Street, about a block long. And
Hmm.
I was cranking donuts and that. That's what he told
Yeah.
me, with my head out the window laughing like hell. And a while before that, uh, me and another guy took off, and I was on the outside. So I should go in front. It'd be just like I was going to go past his truck. But he thought he would pin it. Well, I figured my car's going to get all dusty. Fuck that. I just put her to the pin and fucking blew past him. Cop
Yeah.
said, cop said, you know you caused an accident.
Yeah.
That kid in the truck, he fucking ran into a house because he couldn't see. I caused so much.
Damn.
I seen him 2 days later. He wasn't mad anymore.
Yeah.
Do you need to go outside, Steve? Try it. Doing 80 miles an hour
Yeah.
in my truck
Hmm.
down the highway. Wanted to stop to see the guy coming towards me.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah.
I threw her into reverse gear and fucking hammered it. I laid a black strip one tire for about 400 yards, I think.
Yeah.
It was a good long ways, yeah. I don't even know if you could do that anymore. Throw a car into reverse while you're going forwards
Yeah.
and spin the tires.
Right.
It's easy to do with an automatic. It's a little harder to do with a fucking standard.
Yeah.
And I know because I tried it with a standard. Blew a fucking hole through the transmission.
Hmm.
Got the transmission fixed. Come home and my car was sitting on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Clutch was out of it. I'd been working for 2 weeks. So I took it into a garage, said, fix it, I'll be back in a while. A few days to pick it up. Picked it up, took her out on a ride that night. Well, we went to a party, me and a few other guys. Going to a bar, no, it wasn't barn dance, it was just a country dance. I was doing about 80 or 90 miles an hour when I shifted it into fourth gear, which is top speed, top gear, and was a little rough with it, and it blew the fucking crank out about that much.
Well.
Just, I got the motor fixed, and I put her up for sale because it just couldn't stand the punishment. What's that?
I was just saying, did it have a bigger cam in it than
No, it was
stock?
it was stock.
Wow.
But at 90 miles an hour, when I shifted from third into fourth, you could see the tires spin.
Yeah.
So I probably overdid it or didn't do it right. I don't know. I can't remember. I was drunk. I think everybody in my car was drunk. It's only me and another guy. Anyways,
Yeah.
I just left it parked on the side of the road and got drunk all weekend and got somebody to tow it to the garage. I got it fixed, sold it for I think it was 5,000, and within a week the kid that bought it had wrapped it around a telephone pole.
Oh no.
And fuck, I had it doing 100 and over 140 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't know how far over because it didn't have a. That was as high as the speedometer went.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going down a hill around the corner. Had three people in the car with me. We were doing, I don't know, upwards of 100 miles an hour, somewhere in there. Went around this corner, hit a little bump, and when we come down, I was there's three lanes, two coming up, one going down. While I was in the far lane, I just jumped that middle lane altogether. Yeah, I used to like driving fast and wild, drunk or sober. It didn't matter.
Yeah, I wasn't that good at it. I could go fast, but not on dirt roads or you know.
I learned to drive in fields.
Yeah.
Perfect place,
Hmm.
big field. If you, my mom had me out driving at haying time to miss all, learn to miss all the fucking hay bales.
Yeah.
And I learned in a three and a tree.
Cool.
Well, I guess I really learned on tractors first,
Yeah.
but I was able to drive by the time I was 12.
Yeah.
Not out on the highway. I didn't do that until I was 14.
Right.
Yeah, some of the stuff I done, I don't know. I was a different guy back then, definitely, because I don't know if I'd do it now.
Yeah.
But I was suffering from anxiety and a couple of other things, and depression was one. And boy, the only way to get away from that was to get really drunk. And I got really drunk a lot. Oh, look at that.
Did you say get really drunk?
Uh,
Hey, Myron. Hey, Steve.
What's up?
how's it going?
Not too bad.
Myron said he used to be a drunk.
Yeah, I just heard the last little minute there as I was clicking all the buttons to jump in.
For my 21st birthday, Steve, 3 quarts of tequila by myself.
Damn.
For my 31st birthday, 3 quarts of vodka by myself. For my 41st birthday, I think I had 2 or 3 drinks.
Damn.
Just wasn't feeling very good.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, 50 didn't even. I pretty much had finished drinking by then.
Yeah. I drank, but I couldn't drink like that. Well, now that the eclipse is over with, and is the world going to go back to normal, or
Nope.
okay?
No. There's no such thing as normal.
States,
That's gone.
states are supposed to be getting a big infestation of cicadas.
Oh wow!
It's
Yeah, them noisy bastards, eh?
yeah.
Sure made a mess of the windshield too. I can go get my phone. Some messaged me.
Ah, you bastard. 4 today, I think. Hack him.
Five.
5. Had the wrong first letter in the third one. V.
Yeah, I never had any letters in the first word.
I had 2 of them.
And in the second word, I had the last letter in place and the third and fourth letters in the wrong places.
Back's all stiff today.
Why don't you get yourself a massager?
I have one. She's at work right now.
Yeah, but she's at work right now. You can get one that you sit in that chair
And just sit there.
and just sit there and let it work your back over.
Yeah.
It's even got heat in them.
All right.
I also have one that works really good for the neck.
I should consider one.
I forgot Matthew's work, and I was like, "Where the hell's Matthew?"
Heated back. Shoulder sides.
And quit saying his name, he'll come up.
Yes.
These lighters I bought are fucking junk.
Did you buy Bix?
$100.
No, I bet you didn't.
I have one. I bought these torch ones.
Ah, I don't like them.
Yeah.
They do light up and burn things, but I don't like the flame like that. I like a soft flame.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to burn out your nose hairs with them fucking torch lighters unless you do some real damage in there. Oh, Steve, if you're mostly just sitting at home, why don't you buy some refillables?
Yeah. I might
They're,
get a Zip. I'm thinking about getting a Zippo. I haven't had a Zippo in a long time.
yeah, it has that flavor to it too.
Yeah. So that's what I'm really thinking about doing.
Yeah,
I'll probably get a Harley Davidson one again. I used to have a nice one, but I lost the damn thing.
I found one time. It was
Really?
it was a little rusted up, not badly. So I just took it and cleaned it, and it lit. So I started using it. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. You could have traded it in and they would have gave you a brand new one
Yeah,
because they're a lifetime guarantee. You run them over, send it in, and they'll give you a new one.
well, it worked, and it wasn't mine to begin with. I just found it on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think I lost it along with my pouch of tobacco one night.
Oh no. Someone like got lucky that night, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Most the most lucky I ever got was there's I had two friends that owned a bar.
15 minutes.
And me and a buddy left one bar. We went over the other one, and I looked underneath the stool, and I was like, damn, that looks like money. I don't know what the hell it was. And I went over there, and I grabbed it, and I went in the bathroom, and here, it was all rolled up in like a baseball. And I started counting it. It was $250.
Sweet.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to clean this whole pipe, everything. I had 5 streams through it so far.
It's easy to do. Take off the mouthpiece end,
Yeah,
and you start using that torch lighter, and you heat the whole thing out. And make sure that you're holding it over top of where you want to put that stuff, because it'll get runny and all run into a jar.
yeah.
That's how I cleaned it. I never washed them out at all. Just heat. Hey, Brian, politically correct PC.
Cheers, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Mm.
Don't look too dirty.
Well, my hash is at the fucking post office.
Right now, eh?
Yeah. But tomorrow's Wednesday. Day after that's town day, anyways.
Yeah.
I gotta check this one site. They got a cool pipe. It's got an alien on it. It glows in the dark. Alien's face. Kind of like I want to try. I don't want to ever get rid of this pipe either, Myron.
Well, as you seen on that one I showed you, that's the one I use the most, and it doesn't even have any plastic on it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, I would put it this way. I use that one the most out of the metal ones. Or the smaller ones.
Right. I don't know how a glass one is much. I know a lot of people like the glass ones.
Yeah. I don't find anything the matter with glass ones either.
Yeah. Okay.
They do get pretty dark from constant use,
Yeah.
and that's not even constant use. That's just once in a while.
Wow.
But it's easy enough. Just throw it in some water, get it hot, and then it'll all run out.
Hmm.
Actually, I used to do it. Even the glass ones, I used to do it with a lighter. Just heat it up, and it would all run down, and then pour it out your carburetor hole.
Hmm. So, what do you like to do, Jason?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's my enjoyment. What's up, Manny?
I mean, yeah, you're a gamer, kind of like in a way, right? You like to
Yeah,
game.
every now and then, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
And hopefully get out fishing this year. Get off
And you
my
play
lake there.
guitar too, though, don't you, or do
Little bit.
something?
Very little.
Okay. Yeah, I don't do much either. My eyes are bigger than my brain.
Nothing is the best.
There's a lot of things I want to do, but it'll never happen. Unless something happens to Myron and he willed me all his dope and I can sell it and become rich.
It's possible. Or smoke it and become stoned.
Yeah. No, Myron's got a vault just down the road.
Oh,
He's
no.
got a freaking silo full of it.
All right, I got to go pick up the kid. Everybody here in 10 minutes. Do you want me to grab your hash while I'm out?
Oh, sure.
I'll run it right to you. You might get it by Tuesday or something. Next Tuesday.
It was really good stuff, Myron.
Probably longer. You're probably over 50 hours from me. Steady driving.
Yeah.
See what it
Boy, I
says.
dirty these screens up fast, I'll tell ya. Shit, I don't know what I like.
54 hours, Byron. 5,240.8 kilometers.
I probably do need to learn how to roll a joint more. Smoke a joint.
So that's between me and Jason, it's around 3,000 miles.
I think if I was by Myron's right now and he had his hash, he'd have me high off of it, and then he'd be like, "Yeah, I remember those days." Tricked me.
I get a kick out of that when I look that up. You know, it comes up. People also ask. There's one question that says, "Can you drive around PEI in one day?" It says, yes, it is possible to drive around PEI in one day. PEI is relatively small, with a circumference of approximately 700 kilometers. It's relatively small.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to really buy some screens and have some screens on handy. I'm gonna be going through screens like nuts.
Go on Amazon if you can and get them. You can get 100 on there for the same price as you could get 10 downtown.
Okay.
And there's all different kinds of sizes and kinds. I've got
Yeah.
glass ones and
Yeah.
wire ones. Wire ones that are for bigger pipes because they're about that big, that
I
high.
think yeah.
Yeah.
I think they call mine a 5/16 or something.
Yeah. I just bought a whole fucking shitload of all different sizes.
Yeah.
Because some of the smaller ones, you could punch it right down inside. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah.
There, they finally fixed New York. I see now. They're no longer because they always guarantee shelter, so no matter who's in the city. Today they just eliminated for migrants. They give you 30 days and then get the fuck out. But the New York citizens are America,
Fight back
United
finally
States
now.
can still. Yeah, they were fucking coming in like fucking 1,000 a day.
Yeah. You own any guns yet, Myron?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that it may incriminate me.
Uh,
I got a
fell in the
BB
lake.
gun. I got
They
a
fell in
BB.
the lake, right?
Yeah, I got a BB gun
Okay.
here beside me.
Okay.
A BB pistol.
Yeah.
For flies, right?
Yeah. I've been, well, I don't know if you can tell, but that boxer gets peppered. I shoot a hole in it and then try and hit that hole again.
Ah,
Yeah, today would have been a good day to shoot my 22, I guess.
Yeah, I got one of those too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it when I was 14 for my
Cool.
birthday.
Awesome. See, I got a shotgun, a single shotgun from my grandma. I wish I would have never sold that now.
Yeah.
It's a 12 gauge. I don't even know if they make them. It's I don't know if it's Heritage or New England. I can't remember which one I.
Back then it had a hammer on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was going to have a shotgun that was single barrel or double barrel, I'd like them with hammers
Yeah.
and not that close it and the hammer's inside somewhere.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Jason's leaving us.
leaving.
He's sick of us, Myra.
Hey, this could be the last week that I go get them. They're not going to want me to pick them up once it's in the double digits.
Yeah.
They enjoy walking, stopping at the park, whatever, grabbing something at the store.
Which they can't do if they're being driven.
Nope. I can go pick them up and drop them off at a park. I ain't picking them up again. I guess I'll leave now by the time they get all ready. Oh, the book.
Okay. Damn, quiet day today.
Yeah, Myron. It was.
Still is. That's some good advice. I'm not, I'm down to less than 2 pounds of weed, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. I don't know when I can afford the next pound
Yeah.
because I spent all this month's money on hash.
Oh, yeah.
And if I didn't spend it on hash, I wouldn't have been able to afford a pound anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I've been thinking, I don't know if I want to try gummies yet or not. I know it's a different type of high, so I don't know if if I'll like it or not.
Well,
I just don't want to waste my money on it. And then it's like, oh, no, I don't like this. You know?
if you don't like it, you can slip into your old lady. Don't tell her. Maybe she'll find it enhancing.
Yeah.
You know, or
Yeah.
even tell her and say, "Hey, this is pharmaceutical." Well, it's not pharmaceutical, obviously, because it won't kill you.
Right.
Anything that's pharmaceutical pretty much will kill you. Where if it's just natural, no matter how much you take, it won't kill you.
Wow.
Uh, they've made synthetic THC.
Huh.
Will kill you. Has killed people already.
Yeah.
Hell, it used to be that if you had a headache, you went out and cut some willows down and boiled some of the bark.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you take fucking a couple of aspirins, and if you take the whole bottle or so, it could kill you,
Yeah.
theoretically.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. That's why I wish I had more friends around here that if they had the gummies, I'd be like, okay, I'll try it. But I just don't want to buy it, waste my money on it.
Well, yeah, but if you only buy two or three or a small amount,
Yeah.
you don't have to buy hundreds right away. I think you can get maybe, depending on how strong they are, six in a package.
Oh, okay.
When you're
Yeah.
going to buy them, just let the people know that you've never had it before and you just want to taste it.
Yeah.
Because there's also indica gummies and there's sativa gummies too, which
Yeah.
gives you
Yeah.
two different things.
Yeah.
But if you're using it for pain and stuff, I would say indica.
Okay. I mean, I do like the stuff I have right now. I still think it could be a little stronger yet, though.
Well, it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be any stronger. Jesus, Steve, you're only doing little fucking microdoses compared to what I'm taking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing with doing those pipes is you're doing them regular all the time. Whereas
Yeah.
if you do a doobie, you might smoke half of it or a third of it, set it down. The high lasts you longer
Huh.
off a doobie because you get a little bit more into you.
Okay.
It doesn't really make. Oh, hey Jane, untrackable. Uh, I don't know what we were talking about now on Trackable because I said hi to you and Jane.
I was gonna get something stronger.
Yeah, you just got to smoke a little more of it.
Okay.
Smoke two pipes back to back.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be roughly 2 to 3 pipes to make a decent joint.
Yeah. That's a pretty good couple of good buds.
Uh, yeah, depending on how big your buds are. If you got them little fucking popcorn joints, yeah, or
Yeah.
little popcorn buds. But if you got fucking
Yeah.
I still remember the African spearhead back in, I think it was in the late 70s, early 80s. It was about that long and it looked like a fucking spearhead from Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm slowing down. I think my old gen trackable.
Impeccable.
Oh, it's windy here today.
So you're saying, like we were talking about now, instead of buying something a little stronger, just keep buying this, but just smoke more of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can only get so high.
Yeah.
Uh, and usually, if all you have to do is smoke 2 or 3 joints back to back, and that's the fucking highest that you'll ever get on that weed.
Yeah.
But we used to do all kinds of funny things. Ever do the paper grocery bag over the head trick?
Mm-hmm. No.
Shotgun a joint into it?
Oh.
You know what I mean, shotgun a joint into it, eh? You cut a little hole in the bag. You put the oh, you take a lit joint like that. You stick it in your mouth. And you just blow that smoke into the paper bag, and they're holding it on their around their neck fairly tight.
Wow.
I've seen guys get up and almost pass out from that.
Yeah, I did. I used to do a ball at someone's house, and I don't remember the rest of the night. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Maybe I just need to get a ball in my right.
That might do it too. Seeing as you don't know how to roll, maybe a bong is the way to go. But make sure you get one that has a decent sized fucking bowl in it. You don't want none of that baby shit.
Right.
Like you got that metal thing, that's a way too small. Or man, you know, I could be wrong too. It could be just crappy weed. Ice cubes,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the truth?
Well, that's true. Oh, I think you were trying to pronounce or write down howdy, not hoodie.
Oh. For me to figure out how much about a week a month, let's see what week are we in. We're still in the first week. No, we're in the second week. Okay. So I got paid on the 3rd, and I smoked all but a little bit of an eighth yet out of those 3/8. And that was $105. So to get me through the whole month, I don't know. Yeah,
You would have to get about an ounce.
yeah. That'd be about. I'd have to. Okay, so I'll have to see how much an ounce it's going for.
Yeah, because it'd be a lot cheaper buying it by the ounce.
Right.
Like that hash I buy, it's about $12 a gram, maybe. Uh, but if you buy a quarter pound, it's $10 a
Yeah.
gram, $9 a gram. And if you buy a pound, which damn, I would like to.
Last I think I could get an ounce for $125.
For $125,
I think at one time. Yeah.
that's not too bad.
Yeah. No. Um. Let me see. Upper love. Let me see if they have it, but it's not in all the time.
Yeah.
Let's see what if I can pick anything up at the ounce anymore. Seems like they changed their menu out, and I wish they had a favorites list, like, because there's so much. I'd be like, well, maybe I'd like to try that, but I don't know yet. At least I could just add it to my favorites, and I can remember, oh, that's the one I was thinking about getting. If I ever wanted to try that kind.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
go.
what's it's more expensive, but what would be better is to get a 2 half ounces.
2/2 ounces.
Yeah, because then you can get two kinds.
Yeah,
You could be trying one new one while smoking your favorite.
yeah,
But that'll have to be in 2 months, I guess it is, or 3 months.
yeah. Looks like you can't get a ounce anymore. You can only get a half ounce. So let me see what all comes in a half ounce.
14 grams.
Right now it's $104 for a half ounce.
208 for a full ounce.
Yeah, for this kind, and it's 26.78 THC.
There's nothing the matter with that weed
Right.
at all.
Yeah, see, I was going to try to get into the 26% and see how much that would zap me.
I have found that anything over about 10%,
Yeah,
if you even say the lower ranges, we'll just skip those, even though I think you can get just as high off them. But the 18%, I've had some of those, and I was just as good on that as I was on anything else.
yeah,
You know, back before big business got into it, you didn't know what the percentage was. It didn't matter what the percentage was. You were buying good weed.
yeah,
And
right,
if you weren't buying good weed, the word got around it. It was shit. Don't buy it.
yeah, yeah,
But nowadays, it's, well, you gotta, unless you get the top percentage of THC in it, you're a wuss.
yeah,
Well, that's not true. You don't
right,
need that. You don't need that top percentage to get high. All you need is 18, 20%. Most of the time, that my pounds, they're only 21 or say up to 22, 23%.
okay,
And well, I don't get high on anything, so I don't know. I have
right.
noticed that I am smoking less. And I don't know if that's because I'm feeling better or I'm just tired of smoking. Because I have smoked a lot in the last few years.
Boy, Jason went on a ride, didn't he?
Well, unless everybody was, oh, I don't have to say it.
No.
He's
Steve was
back.
wondering Steve was wondering what took you so long. You driving a hearse?
Oh, there's horses and wagons everywhere. We're not allowed to pass them.
Well, you're not allowed. Well, I don't know if you're not allowed, but shouldn't beat your horn. But some people do when they go past a horse on the edge of the highway or something. They'll beat their horn at it. Well, that's the worst thing you want to do if it's kind of a half wild horse because it'll scare the shit out of it, and then you don't know where to go.
Okay. A little bit better.
When I had my horse, Steve, I rode Western.
Yeah,
Taught my horse to neck rein. Didn't really do much after that because kept it 2 years and then I traded it off and I shouldn't have.
texting someone to see if I can text them or not, or if that's just the landline.
Uh, Well, I just had the window open for about an hour, Kim. I'll tell you what mine is now. I'll take it. Huh, God damn it.
I should be checking my blood pressure, but I don't.
Look, got a plane flying close. Don't hear too many planes flying around here in the wintertime.
No.
You might hear the odd jet passing by high overhead, but prop planes, nobody flies here.
No. You get yeah, it's pretty frequent here. But yeah, not in the winter though, like you say.
Hear a motorcycle or something in the background.
Got a blood pressure machine.
Oh, is that what it is?
145 over 78. Which is not bad. I got two doctors in chat, and they're fighting.
I think as long as you got pressure in your blood, Myron, you should be fine. It's making its way around. Dr. J and Adams.
I'm in a lot of pain, and
Oh, over here.
the pain causes high blood pressure, Jane. Ashley,
They're not that expensive.
Hey, Ashley.
Ashley?
What's the opposite of a heathen?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I think that's needing an antonym.
Opposite of heathen. Religious?
Well, I wanted it kind of a little
I
fancier.
know.
Crash.
Yeah, exactly. Not for a single word, anyway. I can't think of one. What about unheathens?
You drinking ginger ale, Jane?
Blood pressure machines. They're pretty cheap, eh?
Oh, but you do have a halo. Yeah, me too, Jane. Most of the days I spend right here. Ah, well, me too. Well, I was. Frickin' cup's dry. Well, it is kind of a funny saying, Kim, because all you could ever do is one day at a time. It don't matter how you could live your life, it's 24 hours, one day. A teetotaler. Only you said I'm a teetotaler. Whoa. Yeah, it's a funny saying, Kim. Yeah, it's one of the few things that I like to drink too. I like black tea or orange pico, but I have dabbled into a lot of other kinds. I like Twinings teas. Ah, I don't drink any coffee.
No, but good.
Ashley, do you have any cats?
Do I have any cats?
Is your name Ashley?
Oh, I didn't think. I didn't hear that. So say, yeah, no, I don't have any cats. Ashley has, I think, a cat. Yeah, Ashley has a cat. I forgot.
Oh, kitty puss. Well, I hate to say this, Ashley, but your house stinks.
Just saying.
Hmm,
When I heard the comedian do it, I thought, well, that's just great. I like that.
yeah.
Oh, your place stinks too. Of course, my place ain't smelling the greatest either. Just saying. Don't get all upset.
Unless it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Oh no, not that guy again. Fuck, can't we get rid of him?
Hi, Danny.
Hey,
Hey, Danny.
oh, frig. Okay. Hey, backwards, Steve. Myron. I should have said hi, Myron, first.
Danny.
Well, I saw another accident today.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
a little car got T-boned by a truck, man. The car was in the ditch.
Hey,
We're all excited. It's above 20 up here right now. Warm weather draws all the crazies out. Traffic's crazy.
you didn't take that, Myron?
Yeah.
Myron just used to do that when he was drunk.
Oh, I used to do it when I was drunk or sober.
Oh man. It was a long drive to my destination, man. About 3/4 of the drive, I was in back of a fucking cop car. I went to fuel up. Okay, I pulled out of the gas station in back of a school bus. So I figured, okay, I'm going to pass the school bus because the school bus is always going to stop. So I passed the school bus. Boom, cop right there in front of me. So I figured, okay, I'll just follow him instead of getting him in back of me.
What color are your school buses?
Yellow.
Yeah.
Looks like a big submarine.
Just like ours, then.
Your cat's okay though, Ashley?
It's that color so they stick out more. Ours even got reflective tape on the sides of them.
Yep.
Yep. It's at nighttime. The tape reflects if when they're going through an intersection or whatever.
That's what, because I'm trying to figure out how many people have a school bus like ours. You know,
Well, it's probably
I
the
think,
same. But everywhere is that color sticks out more.
yeah,
Right? Next thing you know, they'll come out with glow in the dark. Glow in the dark's too expensive. Is why they went with yellow orange.
yeah.
Well, you guys aren't very talkative. What's going on? That bite your tongue? All the excitement from the eclipse took you guys' excitement away? What?
Well, I've been talking pretty steady because there was just me and Steve here for a while. I
Oh,
figured
yeah.
you and Jason show up, I should be able to shut up and let you guys talk for a bit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hi, Danny.
Hey, Jason.
Good seeing you.
Right on, man. You too.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Here, there we go.
Oh, yes. It's nice cigarette you have there.
Yeah, that one's better, eh? Well, I better go check to make sure they hooked up that trailer properly. Oh, sakes. Okay, that's there. That's good. That's good. Wow, I better check the lights, make sure the lights work. Okay, we got running lights.
Drowned it by the light.
Uh oh. That's not good. Oh, frig, man. I hit the 4-way button on and it didn't come on. Well, now I gotta walk back to the truck.
Shooting
There
like
we go.
or whatever
Walk
it
back
is
and
in
hey,
the
the
middle
lights
of the
blinking back
night.
there. Save me a stroll. Okay, right on.
I think we're alone now.
There we go. We're supposed to get some nasty thunder
Running
showers
just
later.
as fast as we can now.
Does that sound like a logical price for a blood pressure machine off Amazon, Myron? $35.99.
Yeah, I think that's around what I paid. 36.
Yeah.
Probably
Yep.
36.
I should get one. I should keep monitoring myself. Maybe that's why I have those dizzy spells every now and then. Doesn't hurt to have them.
Are you sure it's your blood pressure and not
know.
the thinness of your blood from you drinking too much?
It wouldn't be that.
Yeah, you hope it's not that.
No, I hope it's not other things of why my father and grandfather had them. I don't know if they're hereditary or not. They're both epileptic.
Well, hey, Jason,
Epileptic.
my dad had similar problems, and he drank all his life, and I don't have the same problems, and I don't drink. So, just saying. I'll drink every once in a blue moon there. I'm waiting for Myron's birthday to come up.
Is he you out, Jason? Is that what he's trying to do?
I don't know. And they got small arms.
Don't say that, Jason.
Oh, where?
I don't think anybody heard what you said. Shh, don't say anything else. Yeah, my phone let me down again today, man. I'm getting more and more pissed off at it. I don't think I'll be able to make it through right up till November and trade it back in. I think they're gonna get a smashed phone real soon. I'm not joking, man. But what was it? Maybe 3 updates ago, my alarm automatically changed to something different, and I couldn't get the one I had back on there that used to wake me up. So of course this morning, slept in. I wake up, the sun's shining in through the friggin' windowsill, and I'm thinking, oh. I look at the time and I go, oh shit. It happens, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do like the other guy did though, make it a habit. Because the other guy's not getting called no more. Well, they're still not done. And we're taking the trailer away. They're going to go to a different job site and come back to this one. I don't know, the next blue moon, I guess. It must be irritating for the customers. They've been working on this project for over 6 months now. But they're doing the finish inside and all that funky stuff.
Well, it just doesn't magically all piece itself together.
Oh no, I know, but the worst part is the inside. It's like almost like some sort of tongue and groove on the
Yeah,
walls. It's
yeah,
all woodwork, man, and that's what's taking so long.
yeah.
But you remember what the outside looked like, all wood, and then the bottom's not covered yet because they're putting stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the inside's kind of similar but different product. Like here, I'll go show you something right quick. Like for example, the spot right up on top. Look right up there. That's cedar shingles. And then down here, it's all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's and then green to go with wood color. Not too bad, I guess. It matches the trees.
Yeah.
It's a nice spot. They're living in an old schoolhouse, or no, sorry, an old church. Yeah, an old church. The bell's still up top.
Hmm.
Yeah, after so many years, people sell their churches. I guess they build a bigger one, bigger and better.
Bigger, better.
Yeah. So if somebody tells me that churches don't make money, well, I don't know where they get all this money to build these great big, humongous buildings.
Damn, Jane. I really like the Stampeders.
What are you hammering on, Steve?
Oh, sorry. I was trying to empty my bowl, get the ashes out.
He's trying to speed your workers up.
Yeah. No, they're not going any faster.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, who's your-
It's 5:30 is the time I was supposed to be here for, so they're 5 minutes late, and I could still hear one in the background cutting wood. Oh, freak. Well, hopefully it gets dark. By the time it starts the thunder and lightning, I'll be able to watch the Mother Nature's fireworks.
Uh,
Always fun to watch, especially at nighttime. Get to see more of the flashes.
I can't remember his name, Jane, but guitarist. He bought no, I think he rented it. A banjo. Spent 3 hours practicing, and then he made that record. And then when they were done making the record, he took the banjo back, paid the rent on it, whatever it was, for a couple of days.
Hey, Adrian.
Hey, Adrian.
Kim, Jane, Ashley, who else is in here?
I think Ashley's gone.
Oh, well. Well, the comment thing is different now, which is kind of weird. I gotta sign into it now, which is really weird. I'm already signed into YouTube in the StreamYards, and then when I go into the chat through the StreamYards, it wants me to sign in again. Yeah. Before it used to just let me right in. You know what I mean? The only thing I didn't like is where it says more there. It keeps adding little numbers. Or once upon a time, it used to be right on the chat box where it put the number where the comments would come out. Did you notice that?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Right. Like, yeah, it's weird. Before it used to be both the private chat and the regular chat comments would be on the chat box on the bottom of the StreamYard. And now it goes into the more 3 dots there. Oh, here comes the old fella that owns the place.
Okay.
What do you think, Myron? We're all quiet.
I'm talking with somebody. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hi, Danny.
Hey, Jason. You told me to go ahead, so.
It's not a fucking TV show, Steve.
Oh,
If we don't feel like talking, we won't.
yes,
I don't.
Steve.
Oh man.
You should have took up the dead air, Steve. What are you doing, man? What are you here for?
Well, did the audience like that?
They're talking about tea and coffee or whatever right now, so they're totally ignoring the dead air. You're the only one that seems to be concerned about it. Yeah. Oh. Oh, they're loading up their bags. They're
Oh
almost
boy. I'm pretty excited there.
Maybe if I was getting paid by the word, Steve, I'd have a little worry. Seeing as I
Yeah.
ain't, I don't want to abuse my voice too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd never shut up if you get paid by the word.
I I don't even know if I would talk a lot even then.
Yeah.
I'm just not the type of guy that could go on a radio or something and just for
Yeah.
or two.
Sometimes I think people think I'm getting paid to talk. Jason, stop sending me money. Nobody else was talking with him, so he sent me $20. He'd come over to Myron's.
Nobody's talking to me.
He's not talking with us either. He's probably looking at somebody else's panel right now, getting ready to jump on their panel.
No.
No?
Just playing my puzzle game. Enjoying my sore back.
Is that why you had a confused look on your face?
Yep.
Okay. So what's you guys' record today for your Wordle game there?
I think it was 4 for me.
Huh?
4.
Nope. You guys gave up?
4.
Did Myron say 6? Jason said 4?
5.
Oh, 5. Okay. Jason, you
Steve's
couldn't have
still
gotten
trying. I
4
think
if
he's on
Myron
his
got
30th
5,
guess.
man. Come on. Huh?
What are you talking about now?
What?
Oh, some word game name play.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't play it, so I'm just curious. See
yeah.
how many words it took them to get it. Jason
Right.
usually starts with the word penis, so it's
No, that's
not
Todd.
me. Huh?
That's
Oh,
Todd.
that's odd. What do you usually start with, Jason?
Tripe.
What?
I knew that was
Trite.
coming.
Like Obi Trite?
Tripe.
Obi Trite.
It's got some good letters in it.
Hey, a rapper.
It's got 5 letters in it.
Trite, like in guts.
Ah. Trake.
Trite.
And there's stuff in that friggin' trailer just full, man. There's sometimes there I wish I had a friggin' scale and put that friggin' tongue on it and see how heavy it is. Who's got an emergency alert?
We do. We got child abduction, Amber Alert.
Oh yeah.
They
I
better
thought
get out
maybe you
there.
guys were getting tornadoes or something.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Todd? There's an Amber Alert.
Uh-oh. That's not
Oh,
good.
shit.
Well, okay. Boys are ready. We'll
She
talk
might
to
have
you
hurt
later,
herself
Myron,
building a
Jason,
shed.
Steve.
Hey.
Thanks for having
See
me
you
up,
later.
Myron. Peace.
All right. We'll see you, Danny.
Peace, chat. Later.
Yeah, that could be what that Amber Alert was. She's working on the shed. Maybe she fell or something, hurt herself. Somebody should go check on her, Todd.
Okay. Yeah, Kim. Or not Kim. Jane. Hard to lose a pet. I lost one of my dogs not too long ago. And I thought Bear was gonna die too, but I fed him some THC and holy shit.
Hi. Goodbye.
Is that your daughter, Jason?
Nope, that's the boy.
Uh,
He had to use the downstairs washroom because somebody's showering.
It's okay, Jane.
oh, yeah. Well, my kids are grown up.
Oh, he's almost bigger than me. He should be there by next year.
What are you doing? Do you need to go outside?
That was an easy answer.
Well, it's not the answer I expected. I've held two of my last three dogs in their last moments while they were dying. Yeah. But untrackable, back when I was suffering from depression, it took a lot longer to get over things. Now that I'm taking the pills to be happy, it doesn't take near as long. 3. Uh, oh my God.
Minutes.
Uh,
What's up, untrackable? Missed you there. Busy with the puzzle.
right there. This is Effie, Bear, and Bear's mom Asia. Her heart gave out on her about 3, 4 years ago now.
All right, untrackable.
You had 3 dogs at one time, Myron?
Yeah. Well, look at the
Cool.
two. They weren't very fucking big.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're nothing to take care of, really.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, I got Effie, and she was so scared of me, she wouldn't bark. She wouldn't hardly do anything.
Huh.
But when I got the other 2 dogs, well, Bear taught her how to bark, when to bark, usually when anybody's fucking close, even on the street. But I guess in the end, I got him from my cousin, and my cousin threw his mom in with him. And she was 10 pounds overweight. She weighed as much as Bear did. Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
You guys doing this evening, whatever time it is where you are?
Sure. Evening we'll go with.
It's just about 4 here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Almost 5 here.
and it's pushing 6 here.
And it's pushing 7 where Jason is.
Yep. It tells me where you all are. Up and down path on the planet.
Oh man. No, I saw y'all talking about pets, and yeah, it's hard because they don't last as long as we do.
Yeah.
But what they do is kind of show you
Well,
what you're gonna go through one day, because it looks the same.
yeah.
But live life while you have it. Meet some people along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. So I can't remember. What do you do for work? Or be- uh, incapacitated.
You talking to me, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, I work in a warehouse. I drive forklifts and other types of equipment.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Better than doing it with your hands. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I worked in a farm store and we had indoors and outdoor forklifts. They were fun.
Yeah,
Have you ever
sometimes. Oh, go ahead.
have you ever picked up a quarter off the floor with it?
I've definitely seen it done. I've seen people do quarter flips and water bottles.
Uh,
Uh, my company actually does a little bit of Olympics every year to have an excuse to throw bonuses at people, and but you got to fight for it. So we do we do a little bit of like you have a certain pallet that you got to hit in the stack, and they put the red tape on it or the white tape on it or whatever.
yeah.
So from about 100 feet away, you have to raise the forks, and then you can't touch it once you pass the start line.
Holy shit.
To Yeah, and we do a thing where you pick up a basketball, and then you raise the forks all the way to the top, and then you go over to a trash can, and you got to judge the distance and try to drop the basketball into the trash can. And then there's all of the obstacle course where it's like just don't hit shit. But yeah, good times.
When I got my forklift operator's license, uh, put us through fucking written course and a little bit of practice, and then he said, "Okay, give you a few minutes off, and we'll have a test." And he says, "I'm putting my brand new truck right there, and if anybody hits it, they automatically fail."
Yeah.
Nobody hit it.
I started because I'm in beverage distribution, so everything comes in plastic crates. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
And when I started, my job was to consolidate the empties plastic crates when they return. So everything goes out to distribution, and then it comes back. Plastic crates are empty, and then you stack them up so they can be sent back to bottling to get filled back up again.
Yeah.
So that's where I learned, because it's like, okay, if I tip a pallet, it's a bunch of empty plastic crates that I just have to restack.
Yeah.
But just like what you said, 8 years down the road, people trust me enough to load the back of a van, the back of a pickup truck, side loaders, and all that stuff. Like, because it's one thing to destroy the product or to tip a pallet over. The product's the cheapest thing in there, but you fuck up a $100,000 truck, you got some problems, man.
Well, loading it into a big truck like that's not too hard, but when you're loading it into some farmer's fucking pickup,
Yeah.
and you don't know if he's because I've had farmers say, "Oh, just load it on, load it on. I'll get home." Fucking one guy, he was driving home, were pointed in the air.
Yeah, you definitely have to learn some tactics along the way, and you also have to foresee the failures before they happen. You know,
Yeah,
what happens if I hit the wrong pedal? What happens if I get the wrong? You know, it's like that.
Just don't.
That's somebody's. That's somebody else's property that you just destroyed. Like
yeah,
if you crash into that tailgate. So you know, it's like just to mention, like you said about loading the back of a pickup truck. Let's say you set it down as best you can, but then you kind of got to inch it up, and you got to back up and push it because you can't put it on there like you would just like
Don't want
set
to
it
be
down.
hung over, you know.
hi
Yeah.
Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, I just went through exactly what you're kind of saying here a couple of weeks ago. Customer got a pallet of shit.
Oh, the feds got him.
Yeah.
They don't like us talking about work and learning and all that.
I was all whirly wizard. So we parked a little too close to where we were at, and as I was loading it, I was inching it forward, but it was at a spot where I was kind of uphill in the shop, and if I would have let go of the brakes where he was, I would have ran into his truck. So I just held the brake. I'm like, he was looking, he's like, you need me to pull ahead, don't you? I'm like, unless you want me to hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tiniest little things, just like you're saying.
See here, you get hired on, you get a rough show on how to operate it, and then you were sent off to do something. And when the first guy come along, if you were on the forklift and some new customer come in with a new truck, you're expected to load it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I
And you know
was
what? There were some things. There were some things that were said to me. Like I wasn't brand new to the world when I got this job, so I've already been through the ringer in other ways. But
Yeah.
but he said it's like okay. At first you don't know anything, and then you learn, and then you try, and then you're good. But then after you're good, you're cocky. And when you get cocky, you make mistakes. But only after you make the mistakes do you become an expert.
hey Shelly,
You have to break some shit before you really know what you're looking at later down the road.
yeah,
Disagree.
Well, fuck you.
I ain't broken shit, man. I pay too much attention. I'm fucking over anal at work, and that's why a lot of places never really like me. Why are you doing such a good job? We're going too fast.
Yeah. I mean, even that
Damage
was
you can cause in heavy equipment is you gotta be super fucking careful.
with what?
even when I was out there on the market, like I wasn't even using the the heavy equipment. Just the balance of how you stack glass on a float. You know what I mean? Trying to put it on the shelves, and it's like you're trying not to bump into customers or hit the displays, or you're trying not to cut the corner, but you got a time frame to meet, and then something falls off the top of the float because you're trying to get as much out there as you can. And next thing you know, it's like, oh, now we have glass on the floor. We got a wet spot. We need a sign. We got to get a mop and a broom, and we got to fill out a broken glass report. And it's like, oh, fucking A.
Yeah,
And that's just to put shit on the shelf.
just
Well, never had to worry about that when I was doing forklift, but chemicals.
Yeah.
Poured on, all the spray chemicals that they have for farmers and
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never been in charge of chemicals. It's always been food stuff every job I've ever had. But like I said, when you're cooking somebody's food, it's like you really have to know that it's cooked.
Yeah.
You have to trust that you did the time and the weight and all that stuff. But now what I do is it's like, hey, try not to crush other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We were clearing snow one day with well, actually it was one morning I think or no, it was late, 8 or 9 at night. This guy had us go down and clean out his parking lot, and he had kids there to use shovels to help us in the corners and stuff. Well, he told the kids to go stand right in where we were going to be driving and shovel from there. Me and the other guy that were both driving there, we said, hey, we won't do that. Those kids stopped back until we were in there and in place. Because if our foot happens to fall off the brake and accidentally hit the gas or something, we're cutting them in half because it was up against this concrete building. And 5 today. Hey,
Right on,
Susan.
Shelly and Cheryl.
Yeah.
Again, he's always getting it less than you. I think he waits for you to do it and then he just kind of does it, one less than you.
Just to piss you off.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I did an exhaust fan at a glass factory, but just prior to winter actually, so it was a fair bit ago. It was so fucking cool that I had to get them to take me through a tour through the plant. The sheets were like fucking 20 feet by 10 feet or that. And they're all lifted up like that. The table that they drop it onto the cutter, they're like, you seriously dropped it on there and the air doesn't. It was fucking cool to see a huge sheet of glass like that go. It doesn't smash.
Yeah, that even sounds nuts. Because like you're supposed to be sensitive with glass, right?
Mm-hmm. So they fucking do it. They get their pry bars in there, push it. Like, holy shit, man!
How thick was it though?
Probably 3/16 or so, I would think.
Oh, not terribly, but strong enough. If you dropped it on a flat piece, it wouldn't break. If you dropped it on another flat piece, it wouldn't break.
Yeah, and they deal with all different. Like they even temper the glass there, so it all depends what grade. Like I'm no scientist with it. He was explaining it to me. Certain glasses we can't do this with. Certain one we can. And here's the machine that tempers it. And cool. I'll put your fan in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually near the glass tempering machine because it gives off so much heat. The workers there were complaining it's too hot in the summertime. So that's why we put the exhaust fan in, just to pull as much of the heat off that machine as we could. And it must be working because I haven't heard from them. It was their design. It wasn't the engineered thing. They just wanted an exhaust. I said, okay, we're not engineering this. If it don't work, it's on your guys. Kim's feeling transparent. I can see right through you. That was I just picking Kim. I knew what you're saying. I'm gonna take a break from this game for a bit. puzzles.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Happy Wednesday.
Oh, he's not
Nope.
here.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is Tuesday. Damn, it is Tuesday.
And by this time, I don't think he's coming today.
Not unless he's watching and he just wants to prove you wrong. There's that potential.
That's true.
I am looking at those chairs you mentioned there, Myron. They're fucking expensive, but I don't know.
No, not a whole chair.
No, it sits on the chair. They're $200. Well, not overly expensive, but
I better go look.
for a decent one, at least what I'm seeing. Like it sits on this chair. It does lower back, mid back,
Upper back.
neck,
The neck is kind of,
adjustable height.
yeah.
There's
And the
cheaper
two-
ones, but they don't look like they really do anything. This one actually kind of like you see in the mall. Sometimes they have the massage chairs where there's moving things. The cheaper
Hey,
ones for like $100 don't have them on it.
Good Citizen Media 801.
Hey guys, just to prove you wrong, happy Wednesday. No, I did not text him.
I guess if 801 he was here for 7 days in a row, it would be Happy Hump Week instead of Happy Hump Day.
This is true. You're curious now. Oh, 91 plus 9 is 100. Ain't that some shit? We're already 100 days into this year.
And already we have more than 12 hours of daylight during the day.
Yeah, my job's they're gonna do a cookout on the 12th to celebrate 100 days of the year.
Well, they missed it because it was today.
Yeah, but they don't have to do it today. The 12th is probably the weekend, Jason.
No, I think it's Thursday. Well, it might be Friday. It might be Friday. Today's the 9th?
Yeah.
So Wednesday's the 10th, Thursday's the 11th. Yeah, so it's gonna be on Friday.
Friday.
But 100 days isn't a fucking holiday. There's no God connected to 100 days. You know what I mean? Just get close and make it enjoyable.
Yes, Susie, yes.
They did the same thing for my daughter's school. They did a celebration for 100 days of the school year.
Damn. I know that people make up a lot of reasons for partying, but fuck, 100 days of the school year, 100 days of this. It used to be that you had about 5 or 6 holidays every year. Now there's fucking all the time.
Myron, maybe everybody should celebrate every time that I drink my 100th beer, and then we'll reset it, and every time you smoke your 100th joint.
Hey, this is no shit. This is no shit.
It'd be pretty awesome.
I'm naturally off in a block of time that I got coming up, but they're like, you know we're not open on that Saturday, so it's it's not even going to use up a vacation day. That day just so happens to be 420. It's a Saturday. And it's like, oh, so 420 is a holiday now? It's not legal in North Carolina, but you're going to give us the day off because you know everybody's going to call out.
I think when I worked at the farm store, probably was the only job I ever had that I didn't do smoke weed on while I worked.
Even when I was in the military, like I would save up my vacation time and go home to the beach, and I would smoke mad weed. And I would just make sure that I could pass the test when I got back.
Yeah. I never worked for a place where I had to piss into a cup. I just wouldn't go to any place like that.
I get it, and there's a lot of trades where it's like, hey, do your job. I don't care what you do with your time when you go home.
Do your job.
But when you don't necessarily have a trade and you depend on somebody else to be like, hey man, just let me sweep the floors or just let me work for you or whatever. It's like, oh man, all they need is an excuse to get rid of me, because then they can just pull the trigger whenever they want.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I get random tests at work. The boss asks me how much I drank the night before, and he just wants to know if he drank more than me or not. He was talking about he bought a new truck and he has different compartments in the front there, and he says he keeps forgetting things in it. I said, well, yeah, it'd be pretty shitty, you know. You go out and buy a bunch of hamburger meat or some steaks and shit, and you forget it in there for a couple of days. He's like,
Hi,
well,
Susie.
things I don't forget are my food and beer.
Hey, straight up, the company that I work for had a first responders day, which was a nice cookout day, and they do things for the kids. They do the jump house and they let the
bouncy
kids
castles. Yeah.
they let the kids jump on the fire trucks and show them all the equipment and all that stuff. Well, somebody at work decided to do like I guess it was a Snapchat. Like I'm not on all the social media, so I have no fucking clue what platform it was. But he sent a Snapchat out. I guess that's what it was. That was like, hey, the state troopers are gonna be up here. The city cops are gonna be up here. The EMS is gonna be up here. Everybody's gonna be up here. So don't bring your green to work, basically.
Good luck, Ada One. I hope you get a good one.
Like don't be doing your shit here, because there might be some canines up here. There might be some of this. That motherfucker got fired.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like, I mean, the sign was on the wall. The sign was on the wall for a month. He didn't have to do that.
No.
He honestly he brought more attention to himself
Yep.
than to the people that do that take those types of breaks at work. You know what I mean?
That's why I used to like smoking hash when I was working there. It was easy to do. You just put a little bit on the end of a cigarette and you were done. And
I messed around. I messed around at work when I was young. I don't even try anymore. Go to work, come home. Anything I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do at home.
well, I went to work drunk one time and I got off work drunker than when I went on. Got high on weed at work, high on hash. Never, guess that's about all I did.
Yeah. What I would do was working in the food service industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I would bring a backpack to work, and it had it had a clipboard, it had a notebook, it had my stuff in it. Um, but I started putting a bottle of gin in there, and everybody would go and visit the drink machine. So I would preload my cup with some gin, and then I would go hit up the orange juice, and I was smashed by 9, 10 o'clock in the morning.
that would be awesome, 801.
And I sent you a link on a truck that you could consider there, 801. I texted it to you.
Yeah, I got called out pretty quick.
She's only worth 90 grand for the base.
Well, you might not believe this, but I had one boss when I was working on the rigs tell me that I could go to fucking town and get drunk anytime I wanted because I was able to work the next day. But I couldn't take the whole crew with me because they were all fucking useless the next day. Hey, Bob. Uh, so I was reduced to taking one to town a night.
One town.
Well, take somebody down with me to get drunk every night from work.
Because he'd wake up and go back to work. The other guy would be passed out.
Hell, some nights I would drive 90 miles to town,
Damn.
especially when I was screwing one of the cooks. I did it 3 nights in a row. Holy shit, that was tough on me, I'll tell you. When I'm working 12-hour shifts and driving 180 miles.
To get laid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it didn't
Yeah.
work. used to drive through a couple of Indian reserves where I was told if you had a flat tire, you drove it like that until you were off the reserve before you got
Oh,
it.
don't stop, huh?
Uh,
Someone come out and kill you or what?
well, and beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
That one reserve back, this was in the 70s late 70s when I was there, but it was in the 50s or 60s. They killed the Hudson Bay man there. I heard that he was possibly screwing one of the women, and the Indian man got a little upset and stabbed him with a screwdriver, killed him.
Did you buy it, 801?
Too expensive, he says.
What? His base price was 91,000.
Holy fuck, yeah, that's too expensive for a piece of junk truck. For that much, you might as well go to somebody who rebuilds vehicles. Pick yourself out whatever your truck you want and tell them to make you one.
Yeah.
They were doing them up here. You could buy one for, I think it was around 50,000.
Dang.
You talking about like a kit car?
Not really a kit car. It's a body shop will rebuild one. But they'll do the motor, they'll do it all, rebuild it all. Some places, when they do it, they'll replace an old suspension with a modern suspension. So even though you're driving an old looking vehicle, it actually is new underneath. And then some guys like to go sort of original.
I got you. Because I've seen some of those kit cars, and if you know, like the old school AC Cobras,
Yeah,
the real ones, you're talking $1 million
yeah,
plus. But if you get a kit car, it's a brand new frame, and you can pick the motor that you put in it, and you can get a crate motor that has 400 plus horsepower, and if you do it yourself, it's way cheaper, of course, but you could get somebody to put a kit car together,
yeah,
and it's gonna be cheaper than the cheapest Corvette, the cheapest brand new Corvette.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I do
people
like
are gonna be seeing you
Corvettes.
drive around. But people are gonna be seeing you drive around in a Cobra, not a Corvette, and that's sexy.
Where I live, it's got to be a pickup. Fuck that, man. You can't drive gravel roads with them, or a lot of people wouldn't. I'd take them out and fucking hammer them down a gravel road. It wouldn't bother me. But
You know what? I was just messing with you, man. I did a search for the most expensivest truck on the market.
What'd you find?
It was a Dodge, base price 91,000.
Oh, is that TRX?
Some shit like that. Yeah. I just copied the link.
Yeah, I got a buddy that's got one of those.
It's the Explorer Ram 2500.
Okay, no, my buddy's got a TRX.
You could probably crank it up to about $250,000. You get the lift kit and the tires, the whole fucking 9 yards.
Yeah, When money's no object, you can do anything to your truck.
And that's why
You can-
people get these just to show off, like you say. Yep. Well, it's no object.
yeah, exactly. Like I have hubcaps on my Toyota Camry, and I'm not ashamed. It's cheaper that way.
Yes.
There's a fucking kid out here wheeling his bike up the street. Oh,
Dirt bike?
yeah, it's a small one. He
Oh,
might be 13 or something, so it's not very big. And he's dragging his heels. If I was in a little better shape, I'd go out there and tell him to keep his feet up on the pegs while he's doing that. I wanted to go out and ask him if he's ever heard of Tony Boo. He can drive a motorbike up a fucking wall about 15, 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can jump his bike uh, from one thing to another on his back wheel.
Mm.
Turn his bike around. When you're doing all this, if you put one foot down, you get a point taken against you.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Uh,
Yeah. Where they're climbing shit and
yeah.
bouncing.
yeah, that stuff's cool. So, but specialized bikes, you know, anything in the hands of a professional,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you already know, like to be able to do that, like we were saying before, it's like you've landed on your head before.
Yeah.
Well, like,
Hi, yeah, Jack. How you doing, hon?
Kapuya?
Oh, everybody be quiet. He's back.
Is it windy in your house, Jason?
A little bit.
You know, I was raised you shouldn't wear your hat in the house all the time. Actually, you're supposed to have a hook by the door so when you come in, you hang your hat.
Hmm. I was raised by YouTubians.
Yeah, have a good night, Shelley.
Take care, Shelly.
And venture loud, and not doing too bad. Kool-Aid? I wouldn't drink any Kool-Aid. Usually that's poison now, ain't it?
Well, Pony Cat Dinner going at it great.
All them religious things, they get everybody all wound up and they give them Kool-Aid. Yeah, that's in the East, though, Susie. That's them suckers in the East that want to take all the guns away. Yeah, that's true, Bob. What kind of shit you had to go through that. Oh, 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 what the fuck? Oh.
Uh-oh, did you have him cleaning the basement again?
Oh, it's midnight. It's midnight. Happy Wednesday.
What's up?
How's it going?
That's going.
Say hi to chat before I shut down the show.
Good enough.
Pam, Susie, Cheryl, Shelly, Bob, Ian, Adventure Sounds, and everybody else that was in here today. Thank you for coming, and we'll catch y'all tomorrow, probably.